You never think as the child you're going to save your parents' life.
To us, it wasn't really a question of if we were going to do it. It was who's going to do it.
She gave me a Christmas card, and it read, your gift is going to be my kidney. And I lost it there again.
Your kidneys perform an important function in your body. Their main job is to cleanse the blood of toxins and transform the waste into urine. But 1 in 7 Americans can develop chronic kidney disease, which is also known as the silent killer. If left untreated, chronic kidney disease can cause serious medical issues that may require dialysis or kidney donations, and donations can be hard to come by. It can take 3 to 5 years to find a kidney from a deceased donor. Another option are living donors. Meet Audrey Ochoa, David Fuentes, and Efrain Barrientos. Each of their lives were impacted by living kidney donations.
My mom is 56 years old and she was born with 1 kidney, and she didn't know that. One day she just wasn't feeling good anymore. She went to the doctor and they ran all kinds of tests and they found out that she only had 1 kidney and it was functioning at a 5% only.
You know, I went on a trip to San Francisco, and I remember that we invited my parents to go. That was the first time that I saw my mom really struggle. You know, it was 3 steps to go up to a restaurant, and she took those 3 steps and had to stop and catch her breath. So watching her suffer like that, you knew that something was wrong. And then she shared about how, you know, she had been monitoring what was happening to her kidney, but it was progressively getting worse.
And the first indication, now I know, were headaches. But once my vision was affected, and I began to see like the ruffles chip. So I would see with those waves. He told me, you're about to have a stroke. It's incredible to hear a doctor tell you, I can't do anything for you. I had 8% of both kidneys functioning. I was in denial, and the nephrologist put it pretty easy. He said, oh no, we'll just find a donor and you'll be all right. Easier said than done. Way easier said than done. I didn't know the donors list was 5 years long.
She was on dialysis for 6 years, and then she had to get on the transplant list, and that's when they first told us about the living donor kidney and if I wanted to get tested to see if I was a match. She never asked me directly, so I volunteered. So we were on a living donor swap list. So what that means is that my mom and I were not a direct match, but there's another couple in the donor program, and it was a mom and a son. So I matched his mom and he matched my mom. So we swapped kidneys.
You know, all her brothers and sisters wanted to help, all her kids wanted to help, and we had, I think, close to 20 people testing to see if they were a match. To us, it wasn't really a question of if we were going to do it. It was who's going to do it. So it really just came down to me and my older sister. And the deciding factor was really that my sister was here and she could help her with the recovery. And that's how I became the donor.
4 years in dialysis the first time. And out of the blue, the wife of a colleague approached me. And once you get out of dialysis, they tape you up with some cotton and bandages on your forearm. And she asked me if I had gotten a tattoo. And I explained to her, no, I just came out of dialysis. And she was very curious, what's that? I said, well, my kidneys stopped working. Well, that night she told me she was gonna give me her kidney. 5 months later, she called me. I was coming out of dialysis. She said, we're programmed for January 11th to give me, for me to give you my kidney. And it lasted 3 years. I got on Medicare. By 3 years, I had to have a job with an insurance provider to be able to get my medication. When I called the pharmacy to refill my prescriptions, they said, your Medicare's expired. There I went again, another 4 years. This time my sister told me she'd give it to me. She gave me a Christmas card, and it read, your gift is gonna be my kidney. And I lost it there again.
You never think as the child you're gonna save your parents' life. To know that I was able to do that it's beautiful. It's really a blessing from God to be able to be healthy enough to have my mom here, because now, you know, she can live 30 more years with a living donor kidney. It's very different than a deceased donor kidney.
You could see that the impact of having that kidney gave her a really renewed life. I mean, just that she just had so much energy, because from that kidney donation, my mom started a ministry, and it was all about devotion and helping other people. And that was what she wanted to do with that kidney. It really wasn't a hard decision at all. I mean, it's your parents, it's my mom. You know, they gave you life, they supported you, put me through college, and you know, it just wasn't a hard decision at all.
I was an olive green, very thin. As soon as the kidney started functioning, I got my color back. Oh, it was like living again. I don't know what I would tell a donor. Physiologically, we only need one kidney. God gives us two, probably because He knows that some people are going to be needing one.